The following program is a production of Pioneer Public Television.
The story of the country starts where all the slaves were brought to this island. This part of the island is where the French were settled. And there's the other part, which is 2/3 of the island, which is the Dominican Republic, was settled by the Spanish. In 1804, this nation, the Haitian people, they fight the French people to get their independence. After our independence, the Haitian people wanted to make sure that they keep that independence. So they built fortresses all over the country because they were afraid that the French will come back and then get the country back again. People still struggling with life there in Haiti. Because they are still struggling, they expect more from the Haitian government. For the last decades, the way the people had received help was from the outside. And that's why it is not surprising to see if there's a strike, they will go in front of the embassy because people think that, well, if they cry out, their voice will be heard.
Before I moved to Haiti, I was a history teacher. So I've always been struck by the history of Haiti. A really, really hopeless situation with the slave trade. I mean, it was a country that housed the slaves that were going to be sold elsewhere in the world. Then going through this revolt and revolution, I think it's something for us as Americans that we can relate to, this striving for independence. Probably even more so for Haiti because it went from being slaves to being free. The people of Haiti want to see Haiti get ahead. They need opportunity. They need the resources. They need the chance in the global market to see their economics grow.
A very tiny population are rich, and you have most of the people, they are poor. Education, water, food, the basic need, there's like the biggest population can't have it.
Poverty is something that unless you stand and you smell and you see all at the same time, you can't describe it. You think you're going to find hopelessness in Haiti because the situation looks so hopeless. They have hope and they have joy and they love and they do life with a lot of energy and excitement.
Most of the people I know, what they've been taught, and when they go there, I mean, they see the difference. Yeah, there's the need. It's also a nice country. It's also nice people.
But unfortunately, with some of the government things going on in Haiti over the last 40, 50 years, it's not been a destination for people to travel to. And it's really hurt their economy. Haiti has a lot to offer the world as well. It is a beautiful place, and the people are unique, and the people are beautiful.
It's about as stark of a difference between wealth and poverty that you can get when you see this multi-million-dollar cruise ship that dwarfs, probably any building that exists in Haiti. So on the one hand, it's very difficult to deal with. On the other hand, it's exciting to see that the cruise line is here because for each person that they bring to this island, they have to pay a fee to Haiti. And so there's thousands and thousands of dollars coming into the Haitian economy.
Bel bagay ki gen Haiti, nou gen bel plage, nou gen Milo, nou gen Citadelle qui attire visiteurs vini Haïti. Mais même les visiteurs vini tout, yo aidé nous sens tout parce que nous pas gen bon de l'eau, nous pas gen toilette, nous pas gen pile bagay pour ti moun ni grand moun et on connaît tout on vivant côté qui en malpropreté, il fait moun malade pi plus. Moun pas respirer bien, tout ça yo provoquer sur un problème pour Haïti. Notre pays qui est très dur, le pays n'a pas offert rien, même les gens qui ont ils vont à l'école, si ce n'est pas l'argent pour voyer à l'université, on va gagner. On va gagner moins, si on va gagner l'argent pour voyer les gens, si on va gagner, on ne peut pas travailler, on ne peut pas aider des familles, pour aider l'autre monde.
You see all those children, all those parents actually trying to find places to bring those children they love. It's because they're looking for help and they can't offer it.
Children of the Promise is an infant care center, and we admit kids 0 to 3. Well, our first goal is not to admit them. Our first goal is to keep them with their family. And so we have a formula program, medical Mamba program. We also have a prenatal program to help moms during their pregnancy so that they can keep their children and they have a healthy birth. And it was not intended necessarily to be a preventative program, but it turns out to be, is the fact that we provide employment. And so we're currently providing employment for, I think we have 65 full-time and about 25 part-time, plus various day laborers for construction projects and things like that. That employment then provides an income to these families, and they in turn then are able to care for their own children, and so we don't see the family members, being admitted into our care.
Li bon que COT peut bon nous travail, nous pas travail, liberté lumière pour mon la grossette, li fait bon bagay pour nous. Dit COT peut merci en pile.
If we are not able to help a child in their home and they're in need of admission, then we will admit the child. We will try to nurture them back to health. So if we can't keep them with their family, if we can't rehabilitate them and return them to their family, at that point we seek adoption, because our goal is to keep kids with families.
Children with special needs in the third world, that's an especially difficult situation. In the first world, we have a lot of resources, and parents have a lot of resources to accommodate special needs in their children. In Haiti, there's not any of the resources, and there's not the general knowledge of what the needs are and how to address them. It's one of the most difficult groups of children to find adoptive families for. My wife and I, we adopted from Children of the Promise in 2010. We have 3 adopted children, and we also have a biological son who's 3. The call to be an adoptive parent, I think for a lot of us it's in our hearts before we even know it's there. It's also, that child needs this love. They need someone like me to choose that. There's this mutual choice. We both choose it. The child coming in, they choose to accept our love, and we choose to offer it to them.
We went to Haiti in June of 2011, just went to serve, and we didn't have any intention to adopt. And then one of the last days we were in Haiti, somebody said that we should take our picture with a couple kids. I happened to be holding Sabine, and Chris was holding Christella.
When we were on the mission trip in June of 2011, we got to meet those two. Sabine was a twin. Her twin's name was Sabina, and they both came to the orphanage at 7 months old. Their father was killed in the earthquake in 2010 when her mother, biological mother, was 8 months pregnant with them, and she was raising 2 other sons, and Sabina was significantly smaller than Sabine. She passed away at Children of the Promise at about 10 months old. Christella, her mother was not supposed to have more children. She had anemia and passed away a month after she delivered Christella. We feel like Sabine really attached to Christella just to replace that bond.
When we got home, we put that on our background on our computer, and we looked at that picture all the time. At December that year, we decided to start the adoption process.
After the first of the year, we contacted Children of the Promise. A couple weeks later, she sent us an email and said, "I'm sorry to tell you that Sabine has already been matched. She's not available."
Then we asked for Christella and found out that she was matched.
We got an email that said, "Just wondering if you're still open to adopting 2 children." She said, "I can tell you now that Christella is available," but she said, "I can also tell you Sabine is available." And I was just ecstatic. We knew that they were really close at Children of the Promise and just like sisters there, and so we knew that they needed to stay together.
And that was in May of 2012. And then we had to wait for about another year and a half for them to come home.
How are you? You like my hair? Yeah. Are you gonna braid it for me? Yeah. Christella Val.
When we got to the orphanage, they had a schedule planned for us where we would start out just spending a couple hours with them playing the first day, and then add nap time and meal times as the week went on. And the first 3 nights we had them stay in the baby house at night to sleep, just so that we had that separation, and then it would build the trust that they would have in us, that we would still be there the next morning when they woke up. They were all excited to see us the next morning, which was kind of neat. They'd come running and say, "Mama and Papa."
Your brother. Austin. And Evan.
Evan.
Who's that?
Papa.
Uh-huh. And Logan.
Logan.
We wanted to take the boys along just so that they could see the country of Haiti and the place that their sisters lived. While we were staying at Children of the Promise with the girls, we knew that we'd have the opportunity to meet both of their biological families. So the Tuesday we were there, we had an interview scheduled with Sabine's biological mom. I was really curious to know how it would go, a little nervous and a little overwhelmed, not sure if they had changed their mind. But it was also very difficult to have them see the people that they loved there, and we felt like we were tearing them away from them when we brought them back to the volunteer house with us. That made the trip really difficult, just going back and forth between what they knew and then the changes that they were about to face. We were curious to know about how things went with her husband passing away and what made her decide to give the girls up, and that she was just bold enough to say that she wasn't strong enough or wasn't courageous enough to raise them on her own. And you could really see the love in her eyes for Sabine, I thought, but yet she was strong and she didn't really cry even. She just really held it together well. I could just catch her looking at Sabine, you know, instead of paying attention to the interview, she just would be gazing at Sabine, just trying to take it all in the time she had.
There is a process that early on went in Haiti where a lot of poorer families, they would connect with families that had a little more wealth, and oftentimes the children would go move and live with the wealthier families for a time. The children would basically, you know, be workers or servants for the wealthier families. And so that's kind of wrapped into the history of Haiti. So when we work with biological parents, we have to go through this process of explaining international adoption. They love their child, and they don't want to give up, you know, being able to know their child as they develop. So we're very careful to explain, you know, this is what international adoption is. This is what it will look like. And there's no promises that that child will come back or know you again.
So Cristella's grandma is in the Dominican, and grandpa and grandpa's here outside somewhere. Yeah.
Cristela was visiting with her grandpa via cell phone because she didn't want to talk to him in person, so they each had a phone and they had a conversation that way. And then toward the end of that interview, the grandfather wanted to send her off with a blessing, and that part got pretty intense because they were praying very loud and fast, touching Cristela from her top of her head to the bottom of her feet, taking her shoes off and singing hymns. And then the aunt directed them over to Sabine, and they did the same thing for her, as if to say, we're welcoming you as Cristela's sister. And so that was really an emotional time during that interview, and such a blessing too that they would want to send her off that way.
Adoption in general is a vulnerable process, all parts of it. I mean, from the start, every aspect of your life is looked at. I mean, you have a home study, and you have background checks and fingerprinting, and you kind of put yourself out there. You know, you're doing that to both the U.S. government and the government that you're adopting from. So there's a vulnerability there, but I would say even more, the vulnerability for an adoptive parent is you're putting your heart out there. Every adopted child is a special needs child. To use the word normal with any adopted child is what's the norm. You know, every child who's adopted, whether it's at a infant stage or later in life, they have that disconnect of their family in their past, that point of abandonment, that point that they were a part of family and then they weren't. The length of time that a child spends away from a family is going to play a large part into how severe that attachment issue is, as well as the time of life that they experience it. The primary years of attaching to your parents come in your first couple years of life. And so when you have an infant who doesn't experience that connection with a parent, it It affects their brain development, their physical development, their mental development.
Should we go watch? Love image? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Messy. Nope. Oh, you gotta wash it again then. Okay, be nice.
We arrived on a Sunday, and we had been told that our visa for Cristela would be ready on Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock. We weren't really worried that it would happen before we left the following Saturday. They have a worker named Evange that lives in Port-au-Prince and goes to the embassy to do all that legwork. And so when he went on Wednesday, it still wasn't ready. During this time, the country of Haiti was experiencing demonstrations, and they happened to be doing that on Friday right in front of the embassy, so none of the embassy workers went to work that day. On Friday afternoon when we were at the beach, that's when Kirk got the call. We weren't able to get the visa on Friday either.
Now what do? We have all these tickets and the amount of money that would be lost. Or when are we going to be able to go home? So it was that overwhelming anxiety of, now what?
For an adoptive parent that's been waiting for a year and a half and then has to go through hiccup, on how many different little glitches like this, it's tremendously stressful as they try to bond with their child. And of course now they don't really have the option of leaving Haiti and coming back. Let's say this takes another week. If they would leave, their children would experience abandonment all over again. So they really need to put their lives on hold at this point.
When we flew to Port-au-Prince on Monday, then we weren't sure if we were going to get the visa that day or when it would be, but we just decided that we would leave the compound of Children of the Promise to start establishing our family relationship. We knew that 9 o'clock in the morning would be the soonest Evange would be able to go get the visa. We were waiting at the airport, and when we saw him come through, he was waving his arms and smiling at us. When we first got to Minneapolis and got out of the airport, Fouet is the name for cold in Haitian, and they said Fouet several times. They were really good with it, though. They managed pretty well, and as soon as we got in the airport, we went in the bathroom and got their jeans and sweatshirts and shoes out, and they were happy to try on the new clothes.
How's that going for you?
The girls do ask about some of the nannies, some of the friends that they had there. They ask to see pictures and talk about them a lot. They also talk about birthday cake and birthday parties a lot because at Children of the Promise they celebrate birthdays. They don't know how long the kids will be there, or sometimes even if they'll live to see their next birthday. With Cristela especially, going to sleep at night is really hard for her. One of the counselors I talked to said that she doesn't like to let go of control of things, and going into the unconscious of sleep is really scary. And so She would cry even if we were in there with her. The first week, her and Sabine slept in the same twin bed. They felt more comfortable touching each other and being close, and that lasted about a week, and then Cristela told Sabine to go back in her own bed. So we knew at that point she was getting a little more comfortable.
See it through the eyes of the kids. I mean, their entire life, all they've known is Haiti. And for most of them, the life they've known in Haiti has been difficult. And now they're going to a place that they know nothing about. And this family is opening themselves up to this child. And they're saying, you're mine now. And for a lot of our kids, they don't even know what it means to be someone's. For adoptive parents, it's being patient and walking with your child through this process and realizing that their heart's not going to recognize you as mom and dad right away always. It's not a switch that you can turn on. They still have a lot of emotions from their past that they're going to have to confront. And I can tell you from experience that walking through the emotions that come along with abandonment for our children, it's a hard process. It's heartbreaking. I didn't think that amount of emotion could come out of a little person like that. I think it convinces me again the importance of the work we're doing.
We would like to continue making some Haitian recipes if we can. We have several people in this area that speak Creole and that cook that way. The one real positive thing about Sabine and Cristela having each other is that they've continued speaking Creole to each other, and they sing the Creole songs they know. With friends living there and working there, and the relationship with those in the community that have adopted children, I think we'll be able to really keep their culture alive for them.